Hi, I'm Shruti. You have seen many videos of mine on astrology, on forecast, on puja part, and many things. And I've recently done a few predictions on Corona also. And I hope and I pray that it goes before I say and it goes before I say. But let's talk about what exactly is this coronavirus creating. See, a couple of months back when this coronavirus came into picture, I posted on Facebook that it's a kind of bioterrorism, and I strongly feel it has terrorized the psychology of human beings. We're all terrorized. We have the fear of life. We have the fear of losing our loved ones. We live in a constant state of fear of losing on money. We live in a constant state of fear of losing our loved ones. We live in the constant state of fear that probably this will be the last we see of our loved ones. And there are many who are homeless. There are many in India who are walking back home. They have no homes to stay. No matter how much the government is doing, but they still feel homeless. They still feel and behave like they have nothing to, nothing to themselves at the moment, and which is a very terrifying thought. And therefore, I quote it as bioterrorism. It is, of course. Sooner or later, the countries across the world will accept it. What they have done has created a psychosis of fear in the human minds. They have instilled fear in humanity. And this is very dangerous because fear is what pulls us back a step ahead. If you have the fear of falling down, you'll probably take a little longer time to stand up. You'll probably take a little longer time to make a decision to rise up in life. And many from my generation have seen recessions and have seen economic slowdowns which have hampered our monetary growth, and this is what is happening. Worldwide economies are crashing, worldwide businesses are crashing, and entrepreneurs who are not in the healthcare industry or the food or education, it is going to be a challenging time for many of us to recover or to maintain the status quo. Therefore, I firmly believe that we really need to use affirmations and thought processes, mantras, and all to keep ourselves positive because they are hitting the human psychology. And to keep the human psychology alive and happy, because the human brain is very powerful. We are living in a causal incarceration state. We are incarcerated mentally, we are incarcerated, we are living in lockdowns today. And how to overcome that, let's talk about it. In this video series, I'm going to talk about a brief on meditation and manifestation. As I have always said, and if you go back through my videos, my personal videos, not the ones aired on channels, I've always believed that you create your life through your thoughts. What you think is what you get, and what you think is what you create. Let us, for the first and foremost place, not think that the next announcement is a further lockdown. Let us think and imagine that you've opened the newspapers, you've opened your mobile phones, you've opened the television, and there is no new case of COVID-19. Let the word coronavirus be erased from your mind completely. Put a date on your mind and start thinking when you start resuming work. How would you resume work? How would your first day at work be? How would it be when you go out for walks? How would it be when you take your car out for a drive, when your children go to school, when you're healthy, you go for shopping, you feel good? And what are the things you wanted to do? You wanted to travel, and you can go to beautiful places in the world. Start affirming that. Start thinking that at least for 5 minutes. When do you need to think this? I've been a theta healer and a practitioner, and I firmly believe that the theta state of mind is the most beautiful state of mind, and to go ahead and do it through the theta way is just do it before the sleep. That is the time when your brain is in the theta wave, which is a self-hypnotic stage. So in order to go through that stage is just before you go to sleep or just after you wake up, when you're in a semi-sleep state. That is the time when you start imagining, say for example, the lockdown is till the 15th or 14th of April. You wake up on the 15th of April. On the 14th night, you hear the news that India has reported no new cases of the virus. India is free of all these things, and so do your respective countries. Could be Italy, could be United Kingdom, any country you could think of, and you could share this video as well. And when you think that, you start imagining, you wake up, you take a shower, you do your regular chores, and then you start going to your office. Your office is happy to welcome you. You're getting paid for your work. You're getting appreciated for your work. You see your family happy, your children going to school, colleges, your husband being happy, food being served on the table, the roads are clean, the air is clean, the water is good, and you get to be grateful about everything you have. Now I'll talk about how do these manifestations actually work. Let us talk about it. The process of manifestation at the first place is, it should never operate from the state of fear. It should always operate from a state of gratitude. So the most important thing is, while if you can watch this video, is because you have a mobile phone and also you have internet. So be grateful to have access to mobile internet, good eyesight, good health. So wherever you are, you can access it, and you have food on your table, definitely. You're grateful to have a roof on your head. You're grateful to have money, to have access to food and internet. And when you're accessing this, probably you're in a happy state of mind and you have your family around you. You have the breath of life, which is very, very important. You can breathe well, you can eat well, you can sleep well. You may be a little disturbed because of the worldly affairs, but of course you have to practice manifestations from the state of gratitude. Once you're grateful about people, places, lives, and most important, yourself, your body, where you are embodied at the moment, is where you start manifesting it. You know, before I started this video, I sort of was very sad. I was very sad to hear so many people, and then I realized, why is this happening? My brain started working, and then I realized probably this is where they are hitting our psychosis. They want us to break down, but we will not. Human race is very strong, and we are a strong individual in ourselves. We are a strong family in ourselves, and therefore we will rise up to the occasion. Take a vow with me. You will manifest each good, beautiful day, and also in your manifestation, do good to others so that someday you lie in the capacity of being able to serve people who need you at the most. Keep manifesting, and there are personalized manifestation classes that I'm taking at the moment. You could always consult me for manifestations, or we could work together over your manifestations, which is a larger process. It's not as simple as this sounds, because manifestation itself takes a next level of life. It's a complete upheaval of life in many ways, and it takes your life a little upward in many ways. So this is Shruti Dwivedi for you, signing out. You have happy manifestations, and you manifest good health, good wealth, not only for yourself, for others, and including me. Thank you. Bye-bye.